I have a confession to make. I've been lying to you all. I'm Kamora Kiri!
Near September, there was a group of people that came to One Weekly, and these people were myself, Adam, Paulo, Gabby, and Alex. We all came in One Weekly, which was our first weekly. What were your first impressions of this Oriental Express?
Well, actually, my first tournament was that same tournament that you guys came to. You guys all knew each other beforehand. So I didn't actually even know that you guys were new because you guys all fit in together, obviously because you knew each other. I kind of assumed that you guys ran the group and always had, just because there were so many of you guys that were joking around all the time. But it was definitely, like, now knowing that you guys came just at the same time I came, it's definitely a good thing that you guys were there because our scene has grown a lot since then. Before then, it was extra like friendly. It was just kind of a group for people to come and play Smash Bros, I believe, is what I've been told. And since then, it's become a little bit more competitive with actual organized tournaments and rankings and seedings and all that. So I think it's good for competitive play that you guys are there.
So, Oriental Express, what is the story behind it?
Okay, so Oriental Express is really interesting because back in the day, we all went to Sally Secondary. It was me, Paulo, Gabby, Alex, Adam, everyone, pretty much everybody in Oriental Express. So we used to have PE together, and like this was like grade 8, grade 9, grade 10, like pretty much every year. So we had this thing where like in PE, there's different teams for things like soccer, things like basketball, pretty much every sport. So we decided to name ourselves Oriental Express because we were all like, pretty much, they're all Asian, I'm brown, and we had some other brown people too. It just seemed like, and we had some other races mixed in there too. So we're like, let's just call ourselves Oriental Express. It's pretty much, it was pretty racist back in the day because it was pretty much Oriental Express versus like everybody else, which is mainly white people. But like it was kind of fun in that aspect too because at lunchtime we would do things like soccer and even football. Like we did football and it was like all these like bigger guys versus like us, like Oriental Express. And the funny thing is we actually used to do very well in like little sports, like things like soccer. We used to have soccer tournaments. We actually did well because we had synergy between us and other teams wouldn't have that even though they were like much better, like because we did soccer, basketball, pretty much every sport. And so this kind of leads into Smash. So Smash, when Smash came around, it was the same sort of thing. We all played together and we all got good at Smash together. And that's pretty much how Oriental Express like came to be. So you had, it was a good, yeah.
Just like
it was a good attempt, kiddo, but like what you have to do here is like, when I'm a very extremely high percent, I know you're not very good at math, but when I'm over like 180, you have to up smash.
Well, it was more just surprising because we had that going for the entire summer, and then I got the message from you, and then you guys all came in at once, and I'm like, oh, this is pretty cool. And you guys had clearly practiced a lot more than the rest of us. Like as you probably know, prior to you coming, it was like myself and like another person that was like the top of it, but like that didn't really mean much at that time. And then, but yeah, you guys clearly practiced a lot more than we had, but that's okay. It's nice to have someone that beats you so you can actually aim to improve. But I don't know. I mean, it was nice to have the extra competitive edge to it too.
Oriental Express, they're a little interesting.
Oh wait. Destruction!
Actually, it was just stocks and down on the first one.
Hang on.
That feel when you're just mashing your GameCube controller? Oh, it's so soft. I'm not afraid of your Pikachu, dude.
Fucking easy!
money. Easy money.
So I was actually pretty excited when I found out that there was an actual Smash scene happening in Kamloops, because I didn't know where I stood in the city, I was actually kind of nervous at first, and then it turned out we were actually pretty good compared to everyone else. I feel like we left our mark, and that's why we called it a hostile takeover. Because we kind of just came out of nowhere and like just took top 5 spots. I was actually expecting it to be varied, at least. Okay, that sounds mean, honestly.
I'll cut. The whole episode's pretty fucking bad. Let's get toxic.
When we joined, the 4 of us took top 4, which was kind of saying something since we had never played competitively with anyone else. So, but I think once we joined, there was a little bit of tension with with I guess the older members, but I think we all pushed the club forward in terms of being a viable scene for Kamloops and in terms of being a sort of a regional competitor, I guess, in BC, which was good. Mostly in part by Barney did a lot of it, he did. But yeah, you know, I think we actually pushed it in a direction where people strive to get better. It can get a little bit, we all like to joke that it gets pretty toxic, but that's just, you know, how the competitive scene is.
Oh hey, I just had an interview.
How's it going?
Yeah, so the question is Oriental Express. This is episode 2 of the documentary. What are your thoughts on when we first came in? It was all of us. We went in, it was September 26th. That was our first weekly. We came in, pretty much took top 5. What are your thoughts on that?
I don't know. I guess it was expected. We didn't expect much of Kamloops Smash at first. We were elitists, let me just say.
Still are.
Yeah, I don't know. Just expectations are low, and we set the bar higher, I guess.
So, wow, that was kind of implying that I'm not doing shit right now. This is my life.
I have that film.
Do you? It is. This is my life. No, he linked me the Melee documentary yesterday because he's like, you'd be interested in this. I'm like, I'm so deep in the Melee documentary. I based this entire project on the Melee documentary. Let's go, Gabby! Woo! Easy ditto! Woo!
He's like, you serious?
Pride!
I hold no quarrels against you guys. You guys are well players. You pretty much deserve your spots there. But fact of the matter is that you guys knew each other, so even though if either of you guys beat each other, there's gonna be like no salt. You guys can just pretty much duke it out right after.
Like IRL fighting?
Yeah.
Me and Adam have salt every week. But, okay.
You guys know each other though. What are you doing? Just like
I wish I didn't.
drink. Just like drink with each other, so. I don't know what you...
Okay, I'll cut this part out.
When I first joined, it was I thought you guys were running it, to be honest. It was obvious that you guys had your own group. Toxic as fuck. Dicks. What else?
Thanks.
Fags?
Yeah.
Yeah, probably. No, but like really good at the game. You guys are pretty humble, from what it seemed like, at least, when I first joined, but after that I got a little bad. But I think that was partly some other people's fault. Not gonna name names, but yeah, no. Good players. I don't know, Adam's pretty trash. What do you mean? What do I think of the fucking Oriental Express?
I'll cut it at that.
You're all the same! That's all it is!
Holy shit, dude.
Alright, yeah, that's it, dude. Holy fuck, Kamloops is free.